Hey guys, if you are headed to San Antonio and you have an RV and you love to golf, we have the perfect place for you to park your RV and enjoy 18 holes of amazing golf course. So stay tuned. We're going to tell you all about Alsation RV Resort. Welcome back. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Dan.
And we're from Always on Liberty. And we're going to tell you where we ended up during the whole COVID-19 coronavirus.
So where we are is we are located about 25 miles west of San Antonio, Texas, just south of the hill country in a little town called Castroville, Texas. Now this is home to a beautiful RV resort that has a golf course that we have been to 4 or 5 times, and we absolutely love this place. The town is very historic, has a lot of French and European feel to it. It's very well kept. All the amenities you could want are right here, but the resort itself really is the crown jewel of the town of Castroville itself.
It's not far from Hondo, and then there's little towns like Divine and Lytle. So anyway, let's talk about the actual resort here. Now that sound you hear behind us or in front of us is actually an infinity pool. And we're going to talk about that later, so if you wonder what that noise is. And we do apologize if you do hear a little bit of traffic. We are kind of close to the road, so, you know, it is what it is. All right, so first of all, when you enter Alsation RV Resort, it is off of a little road off of Highway 90.
Yep, County Road 4516.
So once you get on the side road, and you come to the entrance, it is a gated RV resort, which is amazing because we didn't experience this before. This is a recent thing they did, and it kind of deters theft, and they did have problems in the past of non-residents or RV patrons who were using the services. So that's
It's a nice security measure, it really is.
Yeah. All right, so the RV resort has 58 big rig sites.
And when Lisa says big rig, we mean big rig. Some of them are 100-foot long, where you could easily drive through with a large motorized RV with a trailer in tow. We see several 45-foot motorhomes with long trailers with vehicles in tow parked at some of these sites.
Well, remember, our very first time we came here, we had our 44-foot toy hauler. And we had plenty of room to spare with our dually.
Absolutely.
And we had friends that had a big diesel pusher, and they had one of those big, huge trailers that were just as big. So big rig friendly, number one. They are full hookup, 30, 50 amps, so everybody can come here. And of those sites, 9 have these cute little casitas.
Sure.
Now the casitas, they have a bathroom with an amazing tile shower. It's beautiful inside, and it has a closet. Unfortunately, the casita was like, it didn't make sense to us because it didn't have a place to sit inside.
But they do have a beautiful outdoor kitchen, and they all border the golf course, and there's a small fishing pond that they border. So they are very nicely done. It depends on what you're looking for amenities and things like that with a casita. They're pretty.
Right, and that casita, they have a gas grill, big, huge gas grill, granite countertops.
Yes.
It is just a great extension of the outdoors, and they're covered, so if it's raining out, you still can enjoy sitting outside.
You can sit outside under the cover of the casita. You're in the shade, or like Lisa said, if it's raining, you're still covered.
Right. Now those casitas, they do come with a hefty cost of about $1,200 a month. That wasn't for us.
No, they're a little pricier than the average sites here, but it depends on what you're looking for too.
Right. Now, there are 23 big rig pull-throughs, and then there's 35 big rig back-ins. And they do have a couple rules. You are only allowed 2 vehicles at your site. If you have 2 cars, I did notice they have some people who live here full-time that are either stationed at the military bases and posts, or they are local.
That's very, very few. There are very, very few people that are full-time living here. And like Lisa said, they are really associated with Lackland Air Force Base.
Right.
It's because they're waiting for housing or something. But this really is not the kind of place where you're going to see people camped out
And they're not
permanently.
going to be run down RVs.
Oh, no,
These
no, not at all.
They adhere to the rules, and
Sure.
they don't allow you to have totes and junk under your
No.
rig. They do let you wash your rig.
Yes, if you stay for a
Yeah.
month, you can wash your
Yes.
RV, you can wash your car, and for those of you that are traveling a lot on the road, you know how valuable that opportunity to wash your RV is.
Right, of course you do have to get permission, and like
Yes.
Dan said, you have to be here for a month to be able to utilize that.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about some amenities here. Like we talked about was that pool. There's an infinity pool. It's a pretty good size. The deepest part is 5 feet. A great place to bring your family.
It is.
And right near the pool is the hot tub.
There-
And we're hot tub people.
The hot tub works really well. They're a very comfortable Chase lounge chair. Some of them are brand new. There are nice metal tables with metal chairs if you
Yep.
wanted to have a picnic by the pool, to bring your family to the pool and
Yep.
have a nice little meal.
They
It's-
have loungers.
There's loungers.
Yep.
It's very, very nicely done. The stonework is beautiful. The entire place is really well put together.
Right. And one thing about the hot tub is they are pretty strict about not allowing children under the age of 16
Right.
for safety measures.
Sure.
And you swim at your own risk. Anybody under 16 has to be accompanied by an adult.
Sure.
As a matter of fact, throughout the whole park, anybody under 16 needs to be
Sure.
accompanied by an adult. Okay, so we talked about the pool, hot tub, and the patio, and then right off of the pool is it's a small rally room. Sometimes they'll have small like regional rallies here, which is the perfect place. And they have a roof over a pavilion,
Yeah, pavilion.
gathering place. That if you do have a rally, there's plenty of room to
Sure.
have your get-togethers. Now they do have a laundry. It is a small room.
Yeah, the laundry has 4 washers, 4 dryers. There is a small folding table in it. They're reasonably priced. So it is much better than driving into town to a laundromat if you don't have a laundry in your RV.
And the bath and shower room is right off of the laundry. And they're nicely tiled. They're beautiful. The only thing I'm not really kept on is they just have a fabric shower.
The men's side has a single room
Oh.
for like a handicap shower that you can actually close a wooden door and things like that.
Okay.
So I mean, it is usually there's something in the men's side for you.
Okay. So then they do have a room that has like an elliptical and free weights. However, that is not usable outside of operational hours of the office. So if you're going to work out, you do have to go while they are working in the building. And then let's talk about this 18-hole golf course.
They have a beautiful 18-hole golf course here. Beautiful cart paths. They rent carts at the golf course.
Yes.
You can rent equipment at the golf course. They have a very nice bar.
Yeah.
They have a restaurant there,
Juliana's.
which has good food.
Yeah.
They have a nice pro shop, but the golf course itself is really beautiful. It is probably one of the best golf courses located just west of San Antonio. It's a really beautiful course.
They do take great care in manicuring it and keeping
They
it
do.
up to par, so to speak. And then let's see. They also have they said a well-stocked fishing pond.
Yep. We've seen quite a few people fishing over there. We
Right.
haven't used it ourselves
No.
this time. We have when we stayed before, but we haven't used it this time.
Yep, and then not too far away from there, around the corner, is an awesome dog run and a picnic area where if you want to take your dogs and let them run around, they're not going to bother anybody in the park or the RV section. So that's something to keep in mind. And also, in 2 different places, they have the doggy bag cleanup station.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse to say, well, I didn't have a bag to clean up my dog poop.
Each one of the sites comes with a patio table with 2 chairs and a nice table. Each site comes with a nice little concrete patio, so depending on how you park your RV, you can easily unroll your mat or your carpet there, and you have a very nice place. Very beautifully decorated with rose bushes and ornamental grasses. Some nice trees. The trees are young because the park is only 6 or 7 years old, so there's not a lot of shade in the park itself. But it's very, very beautifully landscaped.
Like we said before, it is full hookup, and it comes with free cable and Wi-Fi. Now, the Wi-Fi is a little,
It's iffy.
It is iffy. Even using our own Wi-Fi, there is a tower. And to be honest with you, we think it's partly because of the COVID-19, the coronavirus. Everybody's on their computers, everybody's streaming. So if you're if you come during a busy time like Fiesta or celebrations,
the rodeo,
the rodeo, or St. Patrick's Day with the Riverwalk, you're going to encounter a little bit of maybe frustration with the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, AT&T has been fair. Verizon is almost non-existent quite often.
Right. Now, check-in is at 1 p.m. So if you have reservations, you can't come until 1 p.m. Check-out is at 11 a.m. So it gives them 2 hours to clean up the site to welcome their new guests.
Oh, one other thing we forgot to mention, on-site propane. They will come, you can set your empty propane canister at the end of your driveway. They'll come pick it up and take it down to the edge of your RV. If you have a motorhome, drive it up and they'll fill it for you, and their prices are better than anybody in town.
Right, and I noticed the trash. If you have your trash out in the morning by 8 o'clock,
they'll pick your trash up.
Yeah,
they'll do trash pickup for you.
Now, do not put it out at night because there are critters.
There are coyotes.
Yep, there's coyotes and armadillos.
Rattlesnakes.
Yep. We'll talk about that. Anyway, so there's that, and like Dan said, the propane. Now, say you want, you're coming to visit family or friends and you want visitors to come. You do need to have them registered at the office. Each person is $5, and we understand that. It helps pay for their use at the pool or the hot tub or the bathrooms or whatever. But and they have to go through the security just the same as what we do. Now, at the beginning, I said it was a gated. What they do is they issue you a magnetic
a card. There's a card reader.
You swipe, and it lifts the gate up. Do know that if you lose that card, they're going to charge you $25. So keep that card, and don't forget to take it back when you check out. So, anything else we want to talk about?
Real quick, in the office, they have some workstations.
Yes.
They have some very comfortable furniture. You can buy a soda in the office, ice cream, a candy bar.
Even laundry soap if you run out.
Yeah, laundry soap. They have an honor system movie checkout and book checkout.
Yes.
So
puzzles?
Puzzles. It's very nicely done.
As a matter of fact, when you said workspace, I occasionally would go in there to get away from them, or if I needed to spread out, I could put tables together. They have connections if you have a Wi-Fi cable to hardwire, or just want to plug in while you're doing that. There's also a television in the lobby.
Safe place to get your Amazon deliveries, to get FedEx, UPS deliveries, things like that. You can get your regular mail shipped here.
Right.
The people that work in the office are very attentive for those things.
And above all, one of the reasons why we picked this place is this is a Good Sam 10-10-10 resort, which means this is one of the top of the line Good Sam parks. So take it from us, this is probably one of our ultimate favorites.
If it wasn't that good, we wouldn't be here for about our 6th time, to be honest with you.
We have come here with our toy hauler. We came here, and as a matter of fact, is when we traded our toy hauler in for our landmark. And they were really wonderful about giving us 2 spaces to get our cross-decking done. And the staff, we cannot say enough about the staff.
The staff is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Very friendly. They will accommodate you the best they could. And they're wonderful about receiving our packages from Amazon or what have you. So, that's what do you think? Out of 5 stars, Dan?
Oh, this is, without a doubt, a 5-star resort for me. Quite often you see the word resort listed on a sign somewhere or listed in a brochure somewhere associated with a park, and it really turns out to be a campground. It's not truly a resort.
Right.
This is truly a resort. It is
This
a golf
is it.
resort. It's got the pool. It's got the hot tub. It's got the bar close by. It's got
Right.
food close by. This is a true RV resort.
If you're interested in this RV resort, do want to let you know we were not compensated at
No,
all to
not at
give
all.
this review. So in our description, look for the links. We also will put the link to our blog that we talked about the town of Castroville. And we'll put some other links when we visited San Antonio, because San Antonio is amazing. One of our favorite cities. So we thank you for tuning in. And let's see, as we always say,
Underway's the only way.
Bye.